Mom's airplane. Me and landing.
Your brother just said he's sorry. Can you give him a hug?
No.
You don't want to give him a hug?
No.
Okay. We need to brush teeth.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. This video is going to be my routine when I'm on my own, getting the kids down for bedtime, getting the house shut down for the night. I've been doing a lot more of this lately on my own. Nathan's work schedule has changed, so he's not around as much. And it definitely is challenging putting 4 kids down for the night when I'm on my own, getting through dinner. That's always a rough time. And this video, everybody was a little bit tired and kind of cranky tonight, so you will see quite a bit of realness throughout this video. Emotions were kind of high, but I definitely wanted to film it anyway just to keep it real with you guys and show you everything. So I hope that you do find it encouraging in that way. As you can see right now, I'm just working on getting dinner ready. We're doing chicken, some riced cauliflower, and carrots. You helping with dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you Warren or are you Iron Man right now?
Me, I'm now.
I am.
I'm on my way now.
Okay, you stay over there though. Don't come over here. Iron Man stays right there to help. Okay?
Because that's super hot.
It is super hot, that's right.
And that's super bubbly.
It is bubbly, yeah.
I'm scared. Someone may almost have ouchie, Mommy.
Yeah, we don't want an ouchie, so you stay here, okay?
Me have.
I have.
They have one ouchie for me, Mommy.
He has a lot of ouchies.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Were the bad guys getting him?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you ready to eat your dinner, you little crank? You having kind of a rough night? So like I've talked about in some other videos, we are doing the baby-led weaning approach this time around. I've always almost completely done baby-led weaning with all the other kids. I would always make their food. It's just I had the baby bullet system, which I did really enjoy. It's a really great system, and I would puree most of their food, but I would also kind of do a mixture. So this time around I figured I'm not going to worry about doing purees. We'll just do full baby-led weaning, and so far it's going fantastic. She's doing so well.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom.
More eating, please.
Hey, Mommy. You didn't work here. You have swivelly eyes. Swivelly eyes on the camera.
So as you can hear, the boys are in quite a mood tonight. They just had a ton of energy today, and it has carried through into the evening. So it was a little tough to get them to focus, but this is usually a typical dinner for us. Surprisingly, they are eating a lot better than they do as far as eating the chicken. Most of the time, they're a little bit more picky about their meat, but they did really well with it tonight. They loved the riced cauliflower. And the carrots, they weren't as crazy about, but they did a decent job with them. And then Avalie, I just spoon-fed her the riced cauliflower. She also absolutely loved it. And then the carrots, she was able to feed herself those. And of course, because she's so young right now, we're not doing the meat quite yet. So she just got the cauliflower and the carrots, and then she's got her little sippy cup of water. And it's going so well, just feeding her off our plates. It's definitely something that I recommend you looking into if you haven't already. She just turned 7 months the day that we filmed this, and I just wanted to mention the high chair that she's in right now is the Stoke high chair. It's incredible. It is a little bit of an investment, but I would suggest looking into it. It is so great. I absolutely love it. It has such great support for her. As you can see, it is small. I loved that it wasn't a huge, bulky high chair. It's the perfect height as far as being able to feed her. I'm not having to reach up and hand food over to her, so it's fantastic, and it's really sturdy.
1, 2, 3, 4,
What?
They pushed me out of circle, Mommy.
He pushed you out of the circle? What circle?
We were playing. Whoever falls first loses. Come on, let's play that again. Come on.
Most of the time, the kids are great about sitting and playing with Abby. Today, she was in a really, really clingy mood. It's a lot of why I was just so tired by the end of the day. As you can see, she just didn't want to be left alone. So they're usually really good about pitching in and helping. And then that way, on nights like this, I'm able to get the kitchen cleaned up. It definitely is something that I need to do right away. It's hard for me to leave it a mess, and then if I go and do something else, you know, you sort of forget about it, and then you come back and, oh man, there's a mess right in front of you, and it's a little bit disheartening. So I like to take care of it right away. I do find that it helps when Nathan is not around and our usual routine gets thrown off. It helps if I myself have a routine that I'm able to stick with as far as things that I usually get done every night. I've talked about this in one of my other cleaning videos. I usually try to clean the sink twice a day. One of those times is at night. I load the dishwasher and I try to run it, and that way in the morning it's ready to go. I can unload it first thing, and then it's empty and ready for the dishes for the day. So I do find that that helps a lot when things are a little bit chaotic. I have my routines that I can fall back on and things still get done. I don't find that the house is getting out of hand and the chores are starting to stack up. Dinner was later than usual tonight, so after dinner and everything got cleaned up, we went right to bath time. I do find that it's easier to bathe all of the kids in our master bathroom. The tub is a little bit easier to deal with, and it just keeps all the mess contained to one area. Are you sleepy?
No.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So Avalie at this point is very, very tired. We have been back from our vacation for about a week now, and I think it's all starting to catch up with her. Just the 3 weeks up there, the time change, the fact that she's now 7 months. I think she did just come through a big developmental leap, either that or she's just right on the verge of one. So bath time just wore her out, and she was definitely ready for bed at this point. She wasn't having getting the lotion put on her. Usually she loves her baths and she's pretty snuggly afterwards, but she was just done at this point tonight. It's always kind of fun watching some of these videos back because there are things that happen that I was completely unaware of. You'll see here in a minute, Nora and Dane. It's just a cute little moment between them. And that was kind of a fun surprise to see, especially considering just how rough this was. As you can see, Abby was just inconsolable and I needed to nurse her to get her to settle down. And this is just one of those things. It's not something that I've ever done on camera. I've never been photographed nursing. I'm not super comfortable with it, but at the same time, this is something that I do want to have on my channel. It's just the realness with you guys. Settle, you guys. Nora, I want you in your room for a little bit. What's the matter, Warren? Who? What? Dane bit you? No. Dane Walker, come here, please. What happened?
I did not hurt him.
What happened?
Nora hurt him.
What happened?
Did it. Liar.
Are you lying to me right now?
Dane No, I did not.
I need to put, no, don't hit him. Don't hit him. I need to put Abby down. You are gonna go sit on Mommy and Daddy's bed for timeout. I need to talk to you in a little bit. Hold on, Warren, I know. Okay, bud. So for Avalie, we just set her down in her crib. All of our babies have slept in a separate crib outside of our room. We've never done co-sleeping or anything like that, and they only stay with us until they're about 4 weeks old or so, and then they move to a crib. And it just works better for us as a family, for Nathan and I as a couple, and then for the babies. And then we usually do a white noise machine, as you can see, so it'll play some music. And it works really well to keep her down. She does pretty well sleeping, although she is our most restless sleeper of all the kids.
Thank you. Is that how we deal with it? If you're unhappy with something he's doing, do we bite? No.
No.
What did you need to do instead?
So we can talk to him.
Yes, we talked to him. Warren, come here, please. You need to apologize to your brother, please.
Sorry,
No,
Warren.
you. He is telling you sorry that he bit you.
Sorry, Warren.
What are you sorry about? Tell him. What are you sorry for?
Sorry for biting you, Warren.
Warren, do you forgive Dane?
Sorry, Dean.
Do you forgive Dane? You tell Dane it's okay?
Uh-oh.
And you're not mad at him anymore?
Mom, too.
Come here, please. Can you give your brother a hug? Warren, David? Ah, it's not one, it's another. Okay. Your brother just said he's sorry. Can you give him a hug?
No.
You don't want to give him a hug?
No.
Okay. We need to brush teeth.
So as you can see, I had definitely reached the end of my rope as far as dealing with the tantrums and the little fights. I wasn't going to push that, having Warren, give Dane a hug. I know that they're super tired, and I think that was probably the main part of it, and that's just kind of how today's been going. It's just been a lot of them messing with each other and getting frustrated with each other, but you try to resolve it, and they're just not in the mood. So I think after a good night's sleep, everybody's going to be operating a lot better tomorrow. So Nora usually gets an extra half hour of quiet playtime or reading time in her room, and we find that it works really well for her. She usually goes to sleep when the time is up, and she doesn't fight bedtime quite as much, so it's a good fit for her.
I love you, Mommy.
Love you.
Good night, everyone.
All right, you two.
I'll squeeze it really hard.
Do you have where's Bear? Oh, there he is.
Baby box.
Okay, under there.
Hey, Mommy.
You have your crocky?
Oh.
Yeah, he's right there. And your love.
What?
You no snack. You had your dinner.
Oh.
I love you. Stop being a stinker. All right, you got crocky.
Really hard and then do this. Okay, Mommy.
You may give me a hug. We're not getting crazy, okay?
Bye, everyone.
Oh my goodness, I can't breathe.
Bye,
Love you.
Bye, everyone.
You say night night.
No, we go. Night, night, everyone. Go, sir. Go, sir.
Okay, hold on. I love you. Let me go. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Come on, honey. I love you. That's enough. Let go. Night night.
Next time, I promise I'll give you.
Nope. Hugs are all done. Night night, you guys. Love you. So it's sometimes hit and miss having those two share a room as far as how successful bedtime is, getting them both to settle down. There are times when we have to put them down separately, but on nights like tonight when they're tired enough, they do fall asleep right away. They did do really well tonight. And then I just wanted to get my face washed. Again, when it's a long day like this and I'm super tired, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to wash my face. So I wanted to do that right away. All right, you guys, so that is how my night went. It's kind of how my day went. It was just a really tough day, and it went into an equally tough evening, which is why there wasn't an intro for this video. I am just beat. Today was just really emotional. The kids, they were all kind of over the top as far as just their energy levels. They weren't listening well, so there was a lot of extra correction needed, and I lost my temper quite a few times. And yeah, it was just a really, really rough, raw, emotional day. There's obviously, as you can see, no real routine or anything, mind-blowing as far as how it goes, shutting the house down and dealing with the kids. It's just get them fed and get them in bed, and then I've usually got other things to do at night. Like tonight, right now, I've got a pile of the boys' laundry that I need to get folded. Some nights and I'll probably watch some Grey's Anatomy while I'm doing that. That's kind of one of my guilty pleasure shows. I really enjoy Grey's Anatomy, and I don't keep up on it on a consistent basis. So, like right now, I'm catching up on older seasons. But then other nights, if I'm not doing something like that, I'll be like editing or cleaning up the kitchen, or yeah, just anything else that needs to get done. Or some nights I just crash and just come in and binge watch something, especially if Nathan isn't home. He usually, he'll call if he's not home, whenever he gets a break, and just see how everything went and check in, and it's good to talk to him, but most of the time, these are my nights if he's not around. If you're a mom that does it on your own quite a bit, I can definitely relate to you, and I hope you found this refreshing, seeing us in our a little more raw state. Share your channel with me. I'd love to watch your videos as well. I'd love for you to subscribe and join me here on my channel. I just reached 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for anybody who is already a subscriber. I really appreciate your guys' support, and I'll see you guys with the next video.